Ew.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, go like and subscribe my YouTube channel.
Two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Roethlisberger Steelers going up against Wilson Seahawks. So let's get you up to CenturyLink Field in Seattle. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to try for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Earl Thomas was so good at Texas, playing center field, playing free safety, that they thought if he came back for one more year, they're going to have to move him to corner. Those are the types of skills he has. That's what we just saw there. Two deep coverage, came off of the, near the hash mark, and made an excellent play on the football. Boy, can he roam.
And not really tall at 5'10", but he can roam, and he's disruptive. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And there's your standard issue draw play. I like it a lot better when it's actually been set up.
On second down, Rawls. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Mike Mitchell coming up from the secondary to make the stop. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down. Play action, it's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. Picked off by Mike Mitchell. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Now Bell, and this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And credit the tackle to Cliff Avril. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Michael Bennett's one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game.
And they stay
Normally
there.
plays defensive end. But when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You got a problem.
Here's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Everybody
the Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is a...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. James Harrison able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
And they stay there. And they stay there. How the fuck you take this shit off, man?
They'll let Reese see what he can do by the goal line. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal now. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Marcel
Let's
Reese
go.
taking it in. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Second time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again.
That's just
and how about the end
it.
result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action
Where you
there?
going?
Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown.
Oh,
Good play.
drop this.
A very solid gain of 27. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
And Green with a catch inside. And he lost the football. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And I have to admit, partner, that I often thought that I don't like this rule where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Oh, he fucked that bread up.
But it's incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to
Because
finish
everybody
things
has
off.
go
Didn't
up.
get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. They
stay
sack him
down.
back right around the 30. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. And Boswell has this one going left. No good. He missed it left. And the score will stay right where it is. So it's a sloppy beginning for him. An interception on their opening drive, and now a missed field goal here on drive number 2.
Doesn't feel like they've shown up yet. It's been a very flat start. And against a team like this, you just can't let that happen.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. On 2nd down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On first down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
Roethlisberger will throw. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Trying to shake off the interception. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Oh, man, y'all can't stop
at the 36. Javon Hargrave with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way that he made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Wilson. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Stephen Hauschka to try and get the Seahawks 3. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
Good.
And
they gave
it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
They go back to the air here after the INT. This is Bell on the dump off. They'll give him 8 on
Why
the
do you
play,
keep trying to
and
jump?
they'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Bro, like, damn. Fucking score already.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And it's second down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Finding time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. So 2nd and 10 here.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, my God, man. This nigga's fucking
picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squid kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I was about to say, what you about to quit?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, here's Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Third and long. It's Wilson. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And quickly they get to the line. Now Wilson buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that'll bring up second down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
On third down, Procise. And he's going to cut it back left here. And the cutback to the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Procise, 59 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Room here to run.
God damn. About fucking time.
Damn. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon
right,
Bell,
nigga, who the fuck is he?
53 yards. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Go ahead somewhere, cuz.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
Oh, man.
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Uh-oh.
Pick up there, 26 yards.
House.
Well, you don't have to be super tall to still execute a good fade route. You run a good route, lean away from the defender.
How about a good pass?
There you go. There you go. You got to have that to finish things off. And they got the full combo on that play.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the veteran James Harrison. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the field.
Oh, my fucking God.
It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And they take over. They'll set up shop.
Yo, go watch this video, man.
26-yard line.
This nigga been throwing picks all fucking game.
They come up in an offset eye. First down, this is Rawls. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They stay on the ground. Rawls again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Rawls. Thomas Rawls unable to push his way forward for the first. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this try after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Sammy Coates has it complete. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Steelers are going to have a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a first down carry by Bell. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Here's Roethlisberger, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And able to find Green. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ladarius Green from 21 yards away. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And this is back to a 5-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. they'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Another run, but this time it's Rawls. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Can't kick you out.
They come out here in the eye. Wilson steps away. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They go play action here.
I fuck that man!
Wilson was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
He's got time in the pocket. Now he'll escape. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. James Harrison able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd down, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left. Contacted him as he's trying to throw the football.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a wildcat look. It's Bell. Oh, design run for their wideout. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And this one caught by Coates. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Bell. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today,
oh no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And it's caught in by Rodgers for a Steeler touchdown.
He scored.
Eli Rodgers from 4 yards out.
Fuck out of here,
and the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Roethlisberger looking to, and he's going to be taken down.
Dickhead.
And they fail on the try
you's a dickhead.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with the new rules. He's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
I'm the host with the most, and I'm about to score and go up.
Then they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Oh, he breaks a
I'm
tackle.
about to score the kid.
All the way down to the 40-yard line.
For that pressure. See, when you put that pressure, start bitching.
Yards. They come
Big.
out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Oh, watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Complete. Richardson has
Okay.
it.
2-minute warning, baby.
To see what happens after this. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Offsides, easy call.
He offside.
And keep it moving. Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I'm the host with the most.
On the pickup, and it's good enough for a Seattle first. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's
Hits
second
me.
down.
Come on,
So much of this game is
that.
about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of
dickhead. Dickhead.
Seattle.
Oh, this nigga gonna blitz me.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
Oh, what you thought I wasn't gonna do it?
Taken the lead here in the 4th.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock.
I'm right in that bitch. I'm right in that bitch. Get the fuck off me. The kid, get off me.
Those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys.
I hope you score.
Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
I really hope you score, bro. Oh, he gonna
fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives
hope
them a
you
chance
score,
to
bro.
run their
Like,
offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Offense looking to
Pick
avoid
six.
a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Pick 6, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking shit. What you talking about, nigga?
Back to throw. He's got time. Now a
pick 6.
Crusher there as it's intercepted.
Oh, you might as well quit, big head, because this shit is over.
In enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
This is over.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly.
This shit is over,
all
man.
the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now, starting to take their tape off, and hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran James Harrison. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I...
Come on, Nick kid. Like, yo, you get the ball back to give it back. Like, come on now, you can't be doing that.
Come the Seahawks. And last time,
you fucking weenie hut
interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
You're doing weenie shit, man.
I think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Every play. He can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They run with a power back.
Oh, shit.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gap. We call mugging the line of scrimmage to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Only needed a yard, instead went backwards. Wilson. And it's incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out.
Man.
And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field
That's
position.
probably what you're saying.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
So I know you're not running.
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring? How much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Line. Oh, man, quit. Fucking quit. You know what, Hunt? You know what? Here, you can have this shit right back. Don't quit.
The football back. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
You can have this shit right back.
What you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
Hold up. Damn, where that shit at, bro? Oh, right here. No, this ain't it. Oh, there you go.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down.
Damn
and
it.
the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And what is going on here?
You're gonna have this shit right back, dickhead.
First down,
Fucking
and they're in punt formation.
Trash. Fucking
and he's
trash.
able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Dickhead. Dickhead.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Come here, pussy.
Well, going into the final
This
play of
nigga
this game,
fucking
they knew
trash.
they needed some type of a miracle there.
Yo,
at
this
the
nigga
very
threw
end,
like
but
20
they couldn't get it
interceptions,
done.
guys.
However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
He probably gonna text me like, you
they
fucking
took us
nigger.
down to the last play. We're still.
Yo, pass my light, bro.
Could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Why they keep trying to catfish
It's a win for the
me, though?
Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Come on, next body. Let's get another body.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay true to how we're raised. Ain't nothing about us fake. You know we're straight out of that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up pickup trucks, whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out of that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight.
I hope this nigga good, man. Like, damn. Give me a challenge. Damn.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's
Now we gotta play
Wilson's
the same
Seahawks
team.
going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. And with that, we'll send you up to the north shore of Pittsburgh at Heinz Field by the Three Rivers as we head it over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. shift together here from the D-line. First carry for Thomas Rawls. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
To throw is Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Bud Dupree in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kearse, 68 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. In motion is Coates. Now it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Sammy Coates, the intended target there, and that'll bring up second down. Time for the offensive starters now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a guy to watch out wide, Sammy Coates.
A slow start in his rookie season, only caught 1 pass in 2015. They're expecting much bigger things from him, trying to help out that offense. If he can get open, you know his quarterback will find him.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And able to find Green.
What that bullshit?
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can't he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. In motion is Coates. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Green, the tight end, in motion. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you... Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A nice gain of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 3. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll go for it with Bell. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the...
Dickhead. Yeah, go ahead, challenge. It's nothing to challenge, dickhead. Fuck you talking about? Let's go.
1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
No, dickhead.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, there's what we call an even front or an odd front. And an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the two defensive tackles in a four-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
Now it's Roethlisberger, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it makes a change as well.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
On second down, it's Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Isabella.
Back to Heinz Field after this. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Green, the tight end, in motion. On second down, Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 2. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6. And he's into the end zone. Yeah. Touchdown, Steelers. And Roethlisberger taking it in. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. And it's up and good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. A second stiff arm. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Wilson to give to Rawls. And some room to maneuver. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those and he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Cameron Hayward in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll try to run with Rawls. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jimmy Graham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And he'll bang that one through. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
All right, now, double basic. These two. Tighten up.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Dickhead, don't you know I'm trying to get you closer to the John, Dickhead? I don't fall for that bullshit.
Let's go. Like 80. Double basic. Check it back. Two. Watch safety creeping. Hey. Jam. Jack 16. Kill.
Green, the tight end, in motion. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They've talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. In motion is Coates. Here's Roethlisberger. Sammy Coates has it complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
I think one of the underrated aspects of Ben Roethlisberger's game is his ability to actually throw the football. We hear so much about his movement and escaping the pocket. Ben can step back there and fling it, and Antonio Brown is usually there to catch.
We've really seen their chemistry develop, haven't we?
Yes, we have, and it's been really fun to watch.
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And able to find Green. The 13 yards that time and a 1st.
Full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key 1st down.
A really nice job of adjusting the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Green, the tight end, in motion. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, a great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try to get the running game going with Rawls. He chucks him aside.
Dumped him.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A big pickup there on the run. 33 yards.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Stephon Tuitt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
There's completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. first down marker at the 31. It's third down. They come up in an offset eye. On third down, Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept them short of the marker. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Going to Rawls on the dump-off. Give him 18 yards on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And quickly, they get to the line.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Here we go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
No pass
and they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
And you've got guys who can flat out run. Sometimes all you say in the huddle is go. They ran the fly route, took the shot downfield, just unable to connect.
Yep, cut back. I don't give a fuck, though.
In motion is Coates. Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ladarius Green, 69 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Boswell for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Here's Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go with Rawls.
Big
Goes
hit.
Thomas Rawls.
Big
The 30.
hit. Big hit.
And touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rawls, 73 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Now Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. A screen to Bell. He loses 5 full yards to bring up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
25 to 14.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Right here, I know you will.
And now Roethlisberger signals for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Just go for it, man.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package.
You fucking idiot.
Here's a direct snap to Bell. And able to find Green. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Yeah, deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
You had
time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. QB split out wide now. They're in the Wildcat. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Seahawks are going to win this football game. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go again with Rawls. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
On the ground, Rawls. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action, throw the ball.
And he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Marcel Reese taking it in. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage.
Dickhead.
Get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.
Hey, yo.
Run out now on this game.
Hey, yo, you was funny as shit, yo.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. And this one caught by Coates. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score. Well, that last touchdown did nothing to affect the score here and who's going to win the game. But I know all of our fantasy friends were eagerly watching, and some people are dancing around happy right now.
The fades are tough because you need a perfectly placed pass. They got one there.